I am Cassie Turner.
And I'm Jesse Turner. We went last year to Honduras, and while we were there, many of the people were asking us if we would be coming back. I said yes, that we would be back.
Going to Honduras, it's different because the need is there, just like it is here, but you also have the ability to focus. You're away from the distractions of home, so you can focus on God, you can focus on the people, you can focus on your relationship with God and with others around you in a way that you can't when you're serving here locally.
The first year we had went, which was 3 years ago, we built a home. Actually, we built 2 homes, and there were kids who lived in those homes. And it was just really cool because they remembered your name and they come up and they're really excited to see you. And we were able to remember them and reminisce about building the home and ask them about their family, and just knowing that they were going home to a good home, and a lot of the other kids there weren't.
There's such a huge need. As many kids as can be sponsored, they need it. These kids are able to have a meal. For a lot of kids, it's the only meal that they'll have that day. They're able to hear about Jesus and how he can change their lives, and they most likely wouldn't have that otherwise. They're able to get medical care that they wouldn't normally get. Kids here have Medicaid and other things. There, they don't have anything, but when they're sponsored, they're able to get medical care. We've seen people, accept Christ because of interactions on the work site with our people here from Crossroads. So not only is it the physical impact, but there's an eternal impact. Now people have an eternal home with Christ because we were able to give them a physical home here on earth.
Lee and Raymond went on this trip, and when they signed up for it, they had no idea that they would be just months out from, Ben dying. And so for me, if there was ever people who had an excuse to say, now is not a good time to take a trip, I have other things I need to focus on, that I need to work out before I go, that would be it. The impact that they were able to make on the people there, and the impact that it had on them, and the way that God worked in them and through them on this trip, just showed what it means to be faithful to God. There's a million different reasons we can say, I can't go right now. But there were people who went who had kids they left at home. There were people who went who left their spouses at home. And I can tell you that there's not a person on that trip who, when they got there, weren't just ecstatic and believed that God had them there for a reason.